We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of baseball on MLB Network. Tonight, it's the home opener for this new season between the Miami Marlins and the Chicago Cubs. Two great hitters lead their teams to battle. Next on MLB Network.
Gordon.
D. Gordon is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Well, Harold, as we take a look at the Cubs coming into play here tonight, they come in looking to turn things around as they've dropped 2 straight.
Well, Matt, I mean, the simple way to put it, they lost their last game. This is where baseball comes the best to me, where all the cliches come in. You got to have a short-term memory, and you really do. The game's over. You can't do anything about it. You got to come back today and play better and win.
Now a swing at a ball popped in the air back behind short, and that'll get down for a base hit. Here's Ichiro now, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. From the stretch. Snap throw from the catcher.
Ball 1, no strike.
A runner at first with no outs here. Now a move over to first and a dive, but he's back. The 1-0 delivery. Swing and a high pop up to the left side. Drew is there for it. He's got it 1 away. Now at the plate, Giancarlo Stanton. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and 1 gone. There's a strike at the knees, 0-1. Runners on first with 1 down. Throw over to first, and he has to dive, but he's back in easily. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Here's the 1-1 delivery. And he'll just fight this one off as it's chopped foul. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Throw over to the bag, and he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. Fooled him a bit as this is hit high in the air towards right center and shallow. Hayward has a long run, but he takes charge for out number 2. So coming to the plate, Justin Bour. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. From the stretch. He'll start him with a sinker here, but that sinks a bit too much that time. It's 1-0. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss.
Really deceptive changeup there. Very well executed. It looks like it just sort of dies when it gets close to the plate.
And he takes one off the inside corner for ball 2. Now a throw over, and he'll get back in safely. A runner on first with 2 away. Line to the right side. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end. So striding forward now, Kyle Schwarber. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Left fielder, Kyle Schwarber.
In there at the knees, strike one. The windup and the 0-1. Fouled straight back. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning. Stepping in, Dustin Pedroia. The average for him entering play, not far north of 200. And he'll try to take control of the inside part of the plate here as that misses.
Well, a pitcher can tell you a lot early in the game. With this veteran pitcher out here, fastball in. To me, it looks like he's going to try to take that inside half and say, that is mine.
Under it now is Stanton to make the catch, and there are 2 away now. Anthony Rizzo stands in now. He certainly had it working for him at the plate this season. The average is up over 350 entering play. Way behind that pitch. It's 0-1. That ball's headed for the gap in left center. He's got a base hit, possibly more. The relay, and he's in there safely. He's got a double. Here's Mookie Betts. And a quick glance at the numbers will tell you it's been a huge struggle for him at the plate this year. First delivery to him on the way. Lifted into the air out towards center field. Ichiro over to his left. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Striding in, Jock Peterson. He'll lead it off against Jake Arrieta.
Jock Peterson.
Into the windup and the pitch. Lifted the other way out to left center. On the move is Betts. 1 out. Stepping up to the plate, Nolan Arenado. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Here's the first pitch to him. 4-1.
That's inside.
Here it comes, 1-0. Just a tick behind for a strike. And that one stayed too low, apparently. Gets the sign. Here comes the 2-1. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck.
I like how he's mixing up the fastball and the changeup right there. That's how we got the 2-2 count. I think he comes back with a changeup here.
Now a swing and a miss. He struck him out, and it's 2 up, 2 down to start the second. Digging in the switch hitter, number 23. First trip to the plate for him in the ball game. And he misses inside with that one. Ball 1. No score here as we play inning number 2. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
Well, that was unexpected. You're looking for that sinker down. He throws a fastball up. Now he's just changed the game on you. He's forcing you to look somewhere else.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1. Now he'll step off. Here's the pitch. Hit on the ground out to short. Gloved by Russell. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Into the box now, Stephen Drew. He'll Look to get something going here in this scoreless.
Third baseman, Stephen Drew.
First offering on its way. Takes a knee-high fastball.
Well, Matt, as advertised, he's broke out with a good fastball. He likes to pitch out the fastball, but this was in the mid-90s. We'll see him be aggressive most of this game with that fastball.
And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up. Ball 2. 2 balls and a strike. Here it is. And this is fouled straight back. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Good changeup in the dirt. Strike 3. And he makes the throw to first. Drew is retired, and there's one away.
Batting 6.
Here's Jason Hayward now, hitting a little over 250 coming into action in this one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1.
It looked like he was trying to go the opposite way on that pitch. Good job of laying off that check swing, seeing it wasn't something he wanted to really drive the other way.
Hit back up the middle. Gordon is up with it on to first, and there are 2 down. Here's Addison Russell. First opportunity for him in this one as he enters play with his average close to the 320 mark. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Boy, good bite on the slider, and it just missed inside. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Hey, this at-bat sets up really good right here, right? Hasn't seen a fastball yet, but now he gets to count at 2 balls and no strikes. He has to be looking for a fastball right here.
And a close play at first, but he's called out and the side is retired. Now batting, JT Realmuto. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
JT Realmuto.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Russell has it. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. Standing in, Tom Kohler. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Here comes the first pitch. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. Now the pitch. Sinker stays outside and is behind now 2-0.
Tell you what, pitching to the pitcher is not that easy. Sometimes when you face him, a little bit of a letdown. He's in a 2-0 count right now. You got to really focus, I think, more so with the pitcher hitting against you than anybody. 3-0 to the opposing pitcher. Throwing strikes can be difficult sometimes, but nothing like not being able to throw it to the other pitcher. Man, it's got to be frustrating.
And this misses as well. Ball 4. And he's walked the opposing pitcher on 4 pitches.
G. Gordon.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. D. Gordon comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0.
Now, I'm sure these infielders know it, but this hitter can burn down the baseline. So if he puts a ground ball in play, the defense is going to have to make a perfect turn to turn 2.
Throw not in time as he's able to leg it out. Ready for another chance. Ichiro Suzuki. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And that's lifted the other way out to left. And the ball is dropped. And they will hold that runner over at third as he'll move up only 90 feet, but the bases are loaded with 1 away.
Right fielder.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Giancarlo Stanton. 0 for 1 here in the early going. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
Well, that is a good pitch. A sinker down with that kind of movement, it is really hard to hit. No wonder he swung and missed.
And, Dan, that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
First baseman.
Striding in once again, Justin Bour. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
1 out away from stranding that runner on third. So the last thing you want to do is throw a wild pitch and let him score. Nice job there by the catcher to knock that one down.
Schwarber is there as he makes the catch, and they'll tight roll. Here's the catcher now, Miguel Montero. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
Miguel
Montero waits. Now the pitch. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Peterson has a read on it. And that's the first out of the inning. Into the box now, Jake Arrieta. First pitch on its way. Takes a high fastball for a strike. A swing and a miss at a ball down.
0-2.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And a fastball blew it right by him, and they're 2 down. Standing in, Kyle Schwarber. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Into the windup and the pitch. And the changeup is way low that time. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Swing and a miss, 1-1. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Ichiro moves over, and that ends the inning. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jock Peterson. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
31. Jock
into the windup and the pitch. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th.
The batter,
stepping up now, Nolan Arenado comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First delivery to him on the way. A tough sinker on the inside corner. Still all zeros in the run column here in the 4th inning. Dan, does this continue, or does somebody score here?
Oh, you have to love. You know, Matt, we have so many of these games that are 12-10 and 9-8. It's nice to see a low-scoring pitcher's duel for once.
Again, he sends it out of play. Another 0-2 coming. Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2.
Well, now it's a 1-2 count. He's throwing the same pitch 3 times in a row. He got ahead with it. Now let's see if he puts him away with it.
Now a curveball stays inside. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Trying to send him packing for the second time. Started to chase that time, but then he wisely holds off for ball 3. And now a pitch on the way. And here's a slider that misses below the knees. It's ball 4. Digging in to try it again. Number 23. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. He'll start him with a sinker here, but that sinks a bit too much that time. It's 1-0. Here comes the 1-0. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Moving under it, Schwarber, 2 gone. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Stepping into the box, JT Realmuto. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. He's set, and the pitch. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. '50th pitch of the game on its way down the third baseline, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. Here's the 0-2. Another one sent foul.
He's just fouling them off till he gets something he wants to hit.
The next 0-2. And he'll try to hold up in time, but to no avail as he went around. Coming to the plate now, Dustin Pedroia.
Leading
He
off
flew
the
out in his
Chicago
last
fourth.
at-bat.
Second baseman.
First pitch
Dustin
on its way.
Pedroia.
Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. Pedroia waiting the 1-0. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time.
I like that check swing. He started to offer at the off-speed pitch, but he recognized it and was able to hold up.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
He's really being aggressive right now, Matt. Got himself into a great hitter's count, and then you see him check swing. You don't see that very often on the fastball. He's ready to swing, and he held up enough to let it go for a ball.
Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
Oh, he got the big fella out front on that one. This guy's got a lot of power, so he pulled the string on him, knowing if he got a 3-1 fastball, we're probably going to watch him jog around the bases.
And that misses for ball 4. It's a leadoff walk that starts the bottom of the 4th.
Anthony Rizzo.
From the stretch, Anthony Rizzo is in for his second plate appearance as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0.
That's the advantage of having a good two-hitter hitting second in your lineup. He knows he's going to get something to hit because they're going to pitch to him. And now here comes the heart of the order. They've got a great opportunity to get on the board here.
There's a swing and a ball lifted to left, but back in the seats, out of play. It's 1-2.
Oh, man, I think he thought he was going to get another breaking ball right there. He's a little bit late on that fastball. That's a nice pitch, though, following that breaking pitch to keep him off balance with the heater.
Now time called at the plate as he'll step out and try and start it again. Pulled toward right center field. Stanton has a read on it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Now at the plate, Mookie Betts. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Here's a first pitch slider that just tails out of the zone. It's ball 1.
Boy, I like the pitch idea. It looked like he tried to get him to chase right there, make him think that ball's over the plate and it runs away. But he laid off it. I don't know how, but he did.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And a ball popped foul to the right side, out of play. The 1-2 pitch. Ball 2. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. There goes Pedroia. Grounded back up the middle. Gordon is there. Throw gets him. 2 down. So striding in, Stephen Drew, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Low for ball 1.
Backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. It's such an effective pitch if you can hit the corner with it, but no dice this time.
Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but a foul ball. 1-1. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Strike 2 at a pitch that catches the outside corner. Working for the punch out and the offering. Liner toward right center. And that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. And the run will score as the Cubs strike first to lead it 1-0. Digging in now, Tom Kohler. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest.
Tom Kohler.
Into the windup and the pitch. And he lays off there 1-0.
Oh, that's a tough call for Blue right there. Either way you call it, somebody doesn't like it. But hey, that's the life of an umpire.
Swinging a soft liner. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away. Ready for another shot now. D. Gordon. Couple of singles to his credit thus far. Trying to work that slider to the outer half, but it misses 1-0. Swing and a miss for strike 1. And he lays off this one down and in for ball 2. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Bounce to first. Rizzo is there, and he'll step on first himself for the out. Here's Ichiro now. A hit in 2 tries so far.
Ichiro Suzuki.
First delivery to him on the way. Soft liner towards short. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So digging in now, Jason Hayward. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Right fielder, Jason Hayward.
First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Tough slider down low for a strike. Ball swung on and hit high down the line in left, but it'll get back in among the crowd, so the count holds at 0-2.
That's probably not what he wants to do with 2 strikes right there with the fastball. He is fortunate he just fouled it off.
Half swing here, but it won't matter. It's strike 3 called anyway, and that's out number 1.
Addison Russell.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Addison Russell is in for the second time here as he looks at one outside. It's 1-0. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. To third. Arenado's got it. And the recovery won't be in time as he'll beat the throw to first. Oh, and he takes his eye off it here, and it goes right past him. Here's the catcher now, Miguel Montero. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Goes the other way, and this is in the air out to left. Peterson will get there with ease as he puts it away for out number 2. At the plate, Jake Arrieta. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. I tried to hold back on that pitch outside, but went around for strike 1. And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. Strike 3 called, and the inning. Striding in once again, Giancarlo Stanton. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. First pitch on its way. Lays off 1-0. Well, he's having a good amount of success here, Dan, even though he hasn't really gotten a ton of swings and misses.
Yeah, it amazes me how every game you pitch can be so different, Matt. Sometimes it feels like guys can't touch you and you're just punching everyone out. But other times you don't have your good stuff and you really rely on movement and location to get outs. That's been the case for him today, and it's really working. Got through the 5th all right, but it looks like he's a little off kilter here to start the 6th.
And that's in there, 3-1.
3 balls, 1 strike.
Here it is on 3-1. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
One thing you try to do as a hitter is figure out what pattern the pitcher is pitching. I can't cover the whole plate. He's done a masterful job of pounding him on the outside half for strikes, and they haven't figured it out yet.
Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Tough pitch to lay off, but he did, and it's ball 4, so the leadoff hitter is aboard to start the 6th.
For the Marlins.
Ready for another chance? Justin Bour. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. And that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1 for 3 game so far. Here's Jock Peterson now, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. From the stretch, here's the pitch.
Nope.
And that one stayed too low, apparently.
Well, they've yet to hang a number on the scoreboard, but it looks like they've got a great opportunity from the breakthrough. Going to be pretty demoralizing if they can't.
He dives, but he can't pull it in, and it's down the line into right. The runner scores from second. Here's Nolan Arenado. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Nolan Arenado.
Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Liner towards second. And he will deliver one of the biggest at-bats of the night. It's a base hit. And the run is in to score as they'll grab the lead here 2-1. Digging in to try it again. Number 23. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. And now the Cubs bullpen will start working here as both a lefty and a righty are up. A little late on this one as it's lifted the other way down the left field line. Schwarber has it, and I'd be surprised if they send the runner. A tag, and he's out at the plate. A double play. So digging in now, JT Realmuto. 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
Realmuto.
Here comes the first pitch. And that slider's almost in the dirt. 2 runs, 6 hits, and 1 error so far for the Marlins. Hit high and deep out to left field. And that's going to be off the ivy-covered wall. So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double. And on the play, the runner moves into scoring position now at second.
Now batting, the pitcher.
Stepping in and ready for another shot. Tom Kohler, and a chance now to increase his lead if he can deliver something here with 2 gone.
Derek Dietrich.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Hayward going back on it, but he can't get to this one. It's off the wall. Tack on another here as the runner scores from second, and it's a 4-1 game.
Now batting.
Here's D. Gordon now. He's looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat. On its way is pitch number 75. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1. The 1-0 pitch. And a fastball runs a bit inside. He's down 2-0.
Well, he's got a base open to use right here, and it looks like he might not be afraid to do that by the way he's pitching him.
Hit out towards second, and that's through into center field. Base hit. And Montero's tag will be applied a fraction too late. He's in there to score. Ready for another shot now. Ichiro Suzuki. He was a ground out victim last time up. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike 1 anyway. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1.
Man, it's been a long inning. He's grinding through it. Look, he's got an open base. And any other time I'd say maybe pitch around it, but you can clearly see this inning's taking its toll on him right now.
And that'll score the run from second as they open it up now to 6-1. And he'll get in there safely.
Now batting.
Giancarlo Stanton now. He's 0 for 2 with a walk thus far. Now time is called as both guys in the bullpen are ready to go. Pedro Strop, a 6'1" right-hander, will be the one to get the call from the bullpen here.
Pedro Strop.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And nope, this one falls, so he'll get another shot. And that misses 1-1. The 1-1 pitch. Got a big pass at a slider that gets past him. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Slider stayed too low. Ball 2.
Back-to-back sliders away. Now I think you have to think about running something hard in.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And that's just shy of the baskets and off the ivy. And the run is in to score from second. And he will pull into second with an RBI double. So striding forward now, Justin Bour. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. Into the bleachers and out of here. Digging in once again, Jock Peterson. It was an RBI single for him in his last plate appearance. Here's the first pitch to him. And this is swung on and hit on the ground at Pedroia at second. And it's in time at first, and finally at long last. Adam Conley will come on and make his fourth appearance in this campaign.
Number 61, Adam Conley.
Digging in, Kyle Schwarber. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one.
Fielder, Kyle.
In there, 0-1. Marlins have some action in the bullpen now as a right-hander is up and throwing. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Change up, and he ain't buying it. 1-2. Hit in the air out to left field. Peterson has a read on it. One down. Here's the second baseman now, Dustin Pedroia. 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far. And they start him out away with a called strike.
When you're facing this good a hitter, man, that strike one becomes so important to get ahead with him and make him think about something else.
Now hit pretty well out to deep left field. Peterson going back. A leaping effort, and he brings it in. 2 away now after a great effort. Anthony Rizzo stands in now. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1.
Awfully frustrating for a pitcher. You make a close pitch like that just barely misses. Whew, that's a tough one to get back.
2-0 now.
Hey, pitching isn't always about getting everyone out. Sometimes it's about being smart and knowing when to pick your battles. He's been really careful with this hitter so far, and rightfully so.
And wow, that looked to be well inside, but it's a called strike. 2-1 now. To 2-2 now.
Well, he's just 2 outs into his major league debut on the mound, and so far he doesn't seem nervous or like he's trying to do too much. That's easier said than done.
Fastball is outside. It's full now. 3-2. Hit to first. The tag, and he is out. Welcome back here to the historic friendly confines of Wrigley Field. This one pretty much all over, but the shouting as we check our game summary to see how we've gotten to where we are.
Nolan Arenado.
Now the pitch. Nolan Arenado stands in as he can't connect here. 0-1. 0-1. Here's the pitch. Way out in front.
Beautifully thrown splitter right there. High 80s, down in the zone. Looks like a fastball coming in, and then it just drops off the table. You can get a lot of swinging strikes with that.
So he got him swinging. Nolan Arenado goes down for the first out in the 7th inning. Number 23 is at the plate as he looks at ball 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Schwarber racing back. He whips on it. Around second now and headed for third. And he will make it all the way to third now, as that mistake proves a costly one indeed.
Now batting.
Digging in and looking for more, JT Realmuto. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. First pitch of the at-bat. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1.
This is where you got to pitch to the strikeout. Infield's drawn in. You don't want contact. You want to make him swing and miss. Throw the nastiest stuff you have.
Splitter that misses too low, and he's behind 2-0 now. Now a swing and a fly ball. And it'll fade just at the end and winds up a long foul ball. 2 balls and a strike. Here it is. A fastball right over the outside corner. 2-2. Here it is. Line toward right center. And that's going to get down out there. In to score, the runner from third. Digging in now, Adam Conley. He's newly entered into the ball game, so this will be his first trip to the plate here in inning number 7. Here comes the first pitch. And this ball's going to find the seats down the left field line. Foul, strike 1.
Boy, they have just not pitched well at all in this game. I mean, anytime you give up double ditches, the pitching coach starts looking over his shoulders like, hey, ain't my fault.
Betts calls off the left fielder as he takes charge for the second out. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
9, shortstop.
Ready once again, D. Gordon. He's working on a 3-hit ball game right now. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. Shoots this one over to first. And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball. Here's Ichiro now. He's doubled and singled in 4 at-bats in this contest.
Suzuki.
Now a flare out to left center. Therefore it is Russell, and Addison makes the catch to retire the side. Here's Mookie Betts. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game.
Center fielder Mookie.
Into the windup and the pitch. This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Hot shot to third. And a reach to his backhand, but he can't come up with it, and the leadoff man's aboard. With that, the Cubs get their leadoff man aboard. Standing in, Stephen Drew, 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Anthony Rendon will come on to pinch hit now with a runner at first and nobody out.
Anthony Rendon.
Swung on and missed. It's 0-1. And he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. Takes this the other way to right. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
All right, fielder number 22.
Here's Jason Hayward now. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. There to make the catch is Arenado for the first out. Here's Addison Russell. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Junichi Tazawa enters from the pen to begin the frame with a sizable lead with which to work.
Number 25, Junichi Tazawa.
And a check swing here, but he clearly went around on a pitch that would have been a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Skied into very shallow right. Stanton has a read on it. And he makes the catch for the second out. Coming to the plate now, Miguel Montero. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning.
Montero.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. A fastball that finds the outside corner. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Outside 2-1.
Well, I know the last thing he wants to do is load the bases right here, so the pressure is on right now to get back in the strike zone.
Just a bit low, ball 3.
There isn't a hitter alive that doesn't love hitting in fastball counts like 3-1. It's usually a pretty fruitful count in terms of getting a pitch to drive.
And he chased up and out of the zone, a swing and a miss. And he struck him out, so a masterful job of being thrown. Giancarlo Stanton now. He'll have the first crack at it here as we start inning number 8.
Fielder, Giancarlo Stanton.
Cubs have someone working in their bullpen now as a right-hander's begun to get loose. And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball 1.
That pitch right there, he's trying to keep him from getting his arms extended. If it's out over the plate more, he can obviously do a lot of damage with it.
That swung on and missed. We're even at 1-1. Here's the 1-1 delivery. Fouled back.
Oh, that's a ball he just missed. Breaking ball right in his wheelhouse, Matt.
Ready to deliver the 1-2. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Set to deal on 2-2. Oh, and it's not often you see a guy like that flail so badly up there, but that was a great pitch for out number 1. Stepping into the box, Justin Bour. He went deep earlier, and he's 2 for 4 to this point. A late swing at a slider for a strike. 1 out, nobody on. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Pedroia dives. What a stop. Got him. Here's Jock Peterson now. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1 for 4 day. First offering on its way. And no swing apparently. Ball 1. Ready with the 1-0. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Sharp slider that time. Just missed inside. A fastball that just misses inside.
Well, right here, this is what you live for. When you know you got a great hitter behind you, you're getting a good count. He's in the count right here, and just look for your pitch. You know they got to come after you.
And that'll get down out there near the wall. Digging for second now goes Peterson. Digging hard. He's headed for third. The tag, and he is out at third. And with that, the side is. Coming to the plate now, Pedro Strop. And he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. John Jay will try and get his club back into it here as he'll pinch hit to lead off the home half of the 8th. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Slapped hard the opposite way, and that's going to be a base hit. So a great job off the bench as he's aboard to kick off their half of the inning. At the plate, Kyle Schwarber. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Here's the first pitch to him. There goes Jay. Pitch misses low. The throw down. 1 run, 5 hits, 1 error for the Cubs to this point. Swing and a miss. Little too anxious there. 1-1. And this is drifting foul back into the stands. Ready on 1 and 2. Got him on a good slider there. Swung on and missed as he's down on strikes for the second time tonight.
The second baseman, number 15.
Here's the second baseman now, Dustin Pedroia. 0 for 2 with a walk for him so far. Now a swing and a ground ball. This is foul for the first strike. The 0-1. In the dirt here. Two quick strikes, and now the 0-2. And he'll try to hold back, but he won't be able to, as that's ruled a swing, and there are 2 away now.
First baseman, number
Striding
44.
in, Anthony Rizzo. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Fly ball to straightaway left. Peterson has a read on it, and that ends the inning. Koji Uehara comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one.
Uehara. This change defensively for the Cubs. Now playing third base, number 8, Anthony Rendon.
Digging in, Nolan Arenado. He'll be charged with trying to get on board leading off the ninth.
Arenado.
Ninth inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball 1. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. And he'll lay off here as well, and it's 2-0 to the Miami third sacker. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Hayward has a read on it. 1 away. Digging in, the switch hitter, number 23. He'll hit from the left side of the plate in this matchup. Into the windup and the pitch. There's a fastball right over the inside corner. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Popped high in the air. Russell is there for it. And that's the second out of the inning. Now at the plate, JT Realmuto. He's doubled and singled in 4 at-bats in this contest. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
I'll tell you what, right there, Matt, that's a sign of a guy that was sitting on an off-speed pitch. He threw that fastball right by him.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. 1-1 is a cutter that misses 2-1. Hit on the ground to short. Russell's got it. Throw to first in plenty of time, and his side is retired. Now in the box, Mookie Betts. He'll be the one to get us going here in the bottom of inning number 9. Brad Ziegler comes on to start the inning, and he'll have a huge lead to work with.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for Miami, number 29, Brad Ziegler.
In there, and it's 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's 1 gone.
Third baseman,
into the box, Anthony Rendon. He reached on a single in his first try. Couldn't quite hold back that time as the changeup fooled him for strike one. Here's the pitch. Late decision to swing that time, and as a result, it's 0-2. One out, nobody on. Now one hit near the first base line, but this is going to wind up a foul ball. And another foul ball.
That's a pretty good pitch right there. 2-strike changeup. I like the thought process, and he got it on the corner. I got to give the hitter some credit for fouling that one off.
And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball one. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Hit hard on the ground to short. Gordon is up with it. Throw on to first gets him, and that means the Cubs are down to their final out now.
The right fielder, number
now to the
22,
plate, Jason Hayward. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Into the windup and the pitch. He pulls this one into right, and that's in there. So perhaps some life here with 2 men out. Now at the plate, Addison Russell. It was a fly out for him in his last trip.
Russell.
He's set. Here it comes. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw.
0-1's the count.
A 1 pitch on its way. Out of play. 2 out here and a runner at second. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1.
Well, you don't want to get caught looking for the final out. That's a tough pitch to lay off. Impressive that he did.
Hard sinker misses. 2-2. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. And this ball is also hit foul and heading for the seats, so we'll have to do it again. Still 2-2. Now a swing and a miss on a pitch that tied him up in knots, and the ball game is over. Well, we watched a really solid starting pitching performance, kept the opposition at bay, and as a result, he's our top player of the game.
Yeah, I thought he pitched really well. He wasn't necessarily dominant, but turned in a good, solid effort, and definitely was a factor in the win here.
The victorious Miami Marlins, 10 runs, 15 hits, 1 error. They left 7 men on base. For the Cubs, 1 run on 6 hits, 1 error. They left 7 men on base. The winning pitcher is Tom Kohler. His record is now 1-0. The loss goes to Jake Arrieta. He falls to 2-2. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 26 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at Wrigley Field, 45,936. As always, we thank you for your support of Chicago Cubs baseball and remind you to please drive home safely.